Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I said I would be posting a video on Friday or Saturday of last week. Well, it's currently Monday and that just didn't happen. Just with like Easter and the girls were on spring break, we were kind of busy, but yeah. I just wanted to apologize for not getting the flip up, but this will kind of take place of that. We are going to flip through my March dailies or my March inserts, and we'll switch out to my April, and then I'll kind of share some updates that I've done. First being this gorgeous new pouch. I love this pouch so much. It's literally perfect. Before this I was using, it's right here. So before this I was using this large pouch from Simplified, and it's a zipper pouch. It fit my planner no problem. The only thing I kind of had that I wanted different, I didn't want the zipper. I don't know why I bought this pouch. Well, I do know why. The Momster plans definitely inspired me, because I mean it definitely fits my planner with more than enough room, which I love. But before this I was using my little $5 zippered tech pouch from Target, and I was running into the same issues where I didn't want the teeth of the zipper to mess up my planner cover. So I just feel like this wouldn't have worked anyways. I'll still keep it and use it for other things. I love pouches. I have way too many, but I was actually scrolling on my Instagram, and I believe it was J Creatives shared a new like pen pouch that she had gotten from an Etsy shop called KR Plans. And so I just went on there to kind of check out her Etsy shop, and I noticed she had planner pouches. And I know I mentioned here before that I was sad and bummed to find, what was her name? Oof. I don't know why I'm drawing a complete blank, but I had gotten a pouch from her before, like a little drawer pouch, and not a drawer pouch, but a drawstring pouch from her store before, and I couldn't find her shop anymore, so I just really didn't know where to get another one of these. So when I saw them, I jumped at the chance, and she was able to customize it for me. So I got the Franklin Covey compact size, and I'm really happy I did. She had every single size you could need. I was in between the personal wide, and Franklin Covey compact, but all three of those sizes were the same height, and the width would be changed. So I went with the Franklin Covey compact because with the personal wide, it would have been even wider than this, and the width isn't my problem. I probably would have went like an inch or two higher, but honestly, like, it's perfect, and I'm really happy with it. Now I don't have to worry about the teeth messing up my cover, and I'm DM'd her because I loved this fabric. This is the Mina Perhonen fabric that I fell in love with, and in pink, which is even better. I DM'd her to ask her kind of how it was made. She said she didn't line the drawstring pouches, but I asked her if she would with this other, like, she called it her fall florals, and I'm in love. Like, this pouch is perfect, and it's everything I wanted. So that was a long spiel on that, but I just wanted to share my new pouch with you guys. I'm really happy with it. I did not give an update on my GILLIO yet, so I guess we'll kind of go into that next. I will timestamp when I get into the flip, because I know this is kind of like an update on everything type of video, so you might not want to hear everything. But yeah, let's kind of get into this and like how I've been with it. So I had it for over a month, now. It was a month on the 26th, and I can't say I stuck with it the whole time. I kind of halfway through was just like, all right, I think I'm done. I think I want to stick with my Mo term. There were just like a few gripes I had with it, and I just wanted to change out of it. And I was honestly determined to sell it, which is surprising, but I did. I just wanted to get as much of the money I had spent on it back and just give it to someone else. But what kept me, like, well, I guess I'll kind of explain the gripes I was having with it. The first thing that I don't know, I was kind of over, was the rings, I guess is the first thing. I just feel like they're a little bit smaller than the 30 millimeter I get in my Mo term. I've since downsized a few things, taken a few things out of my rings, and like it fits a lot better. Things are turning better, but I do feel like the Krause rings on here are just a little bit smaller. I missed having the pen loop on my flyleaf. I've since kind of just honestly stopped using that, so that's not an issue. I'm trying to think what other issue I had with it. I honestly can't remember, but, well, I guess one of the things is I don't like the feeling of the cover. I really want it to patina, and one of the things that I've just came to realize is I'll need to use it in order for it to patina like I want it to. So I'm going to stick out with it. It snaps a whole lot easier than it did before I thinned out my inserts. But yeah, I don't know, just a few things that I had just been done with. My Mo term Dune was patinaed already, and I switched back into that one for like a day or two, and I moved right back in here because when I was in my Mo term, I couldn't stop thinking about this planner. One of my favorite things about the GILLIO that is different than the Mo term, I feel like the leather is just thinner, so it feels better in your hand. It's not as bulky as the Mo term, so it kind of just conforms to your planner a little better. So that was a big thing for me, and I had kind of just missed that feeling in my hand. And yeah, so I'm sticking with this planner. I switched back in, and I'm hoping with summer approaching, well, even spring being here now, more sunshine, and that this planner just patinas kind of quickly there. I really want it to get that sheen and the nice feeling in your hand. I don't know, I can't explain it, but I really just love when leather patinas. So that's my update. I'm sticking with my GILLIO. I'm going to stick it out and hope that it patinas soon. And yeah, that's my little update, I guess. There's not much. I didn't want to do a whole video on the update because I honestly didn't know what I would talk about, but those are just a few things. Now let's get into the flip. So I did move a few things around. I moved my little memory section up to the front after watching Deanna over at Main Mama Plans. She had her memories in the front, and honestly, I just didn't look at them enough, so I moved them to the front as well, and I'm happy with that decision. It also gives me a little more substance when I'm writing in my inserts, since they're not the first thing up here. And then it's my inbox section still. I think everything else is the same order. I need to switch that out. I honestly haven't been in my rings for a little bit. I've been in my Commit 30, and I'll kind of share that in another video, but I am excited to hop back in here because honestly I've been waiting to film this video. Sorry about that, my daughter came in. What was I saying? But yeah, I've been waiting to film this video to hop back in my planner because I need to switch out my inserts. But yeah, that is like the front section. And then I did back plan January. Since my last video, I kind of put up my Hobonichi weeks and I was in that planner for January. So I moved all of that in here. And then here is April. So those are my monthlies, and then it's my weeklies. So I need to switch these out. But here's a little flip of how those turned out. I really love this weekly. And I already have April's all printed out and ready to go. And there is that last week. I have some things I'm picking up from J Creatives on Friday. I'm really excited. Okay, and then here are my dailies. So I don't think these were used as much as February's were, but I did use them. So it's just kind of like a quick flip some days. I'm trying to like, I don't know. I have this already printed and ready to go for April. I did see a day on 2 page that I was interested in trying out from Paper Test Designs. See, like the end of the month, I just was not in here at all. Yeah, so maybe I'll add a picture here, but I just wasn't in it like at all at the end of the month. I've been in my Commit 30, which again I said I will share in another video. So this is still up here. I guess we'll just finish this flip, and then at the end I will change out my inserts. But I have that notes collection there, and then my home section. I don't think anything has changed. I mean, I've taken a few things out. I added this. This was a freebie from the planner spot. I had to kind of size it down because there wasn't a Franklin Covey compact size. There's some personal information there about like the car and passwords. I have my meal planning section that I'm still using. I need to meal plan for this week. And then my finance section, I have not updated. I need to update that too. And then my personal section still in here. I think this is where I took a couple things out though. So I kept my YouTube log. I kept this little dashboard. I kept my Marvel insert. And then I do want to redo my goal setting, so I did take out that for now. I kept these in here, just because they're good like note paper. And I did take out my meal tracking stuff because I just wasn't using that. So next is my mom section. This is the exact same. I haven't honestly been updating it. I need to. I still have my sticky notes set and the girls' school section. And then I have my notes. So I took out my reading section as well because again, I just wasn't using it and it was just adding bulk. I'm just not reading enough right now. And then on my what is this? Like my page lifter, I added this little note list. What is that? Like my list pad. There you go. I got it from Joann's and I just kind of split it in the middle and added it on here. There was no like cardboard, so I really like this, and I just added it on here to add extra notes if I ever need it. And back here is all the same. I have a couple business cards, and then I have appointment cards And I still have this J Creatives pouch back here. So that's my flip. Just took a few things out and it allowed for me to be able to flip through this a little easier. So let's switch out my inserts into April so that I can get back to planning in here. Weekly and daily is all I'll need to switch. And I've been using these to kind of hold that. So let's see. This is my first week in the date weekly. Alright. I just don't like that these don't stay open. This drives me crazy. That can stay. And then for dailies, here's my stack of April inserts, and here is March. So those are kind of just filling up with my inserts, and hopefully I'll have a full little stack at the end of the year. So here are my weeklies and my dailies. They're already dated, or my weeklies are. These came dated, but I went in and dated with my stamps for the weekly because those are undated. There. That was really stressful for no reason. Okay. So now I have my weeklies ready to go and hop in there later, and then my dailies. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if it was kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to give you some updates. And then now on Saturday I should have, well, hold on. Friday I should have an updated flip for you guys. I'll start my weekly flips. I know I've been saying that, but hopefully we'll be getting back into a normal groove of things now that spring break is coming to an end. My girls go back tomorrow, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave any questions or comments you have down below and I will get back to you guys. But that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now, guys.